Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chat.
Hello. Good afternoon.
We are
What
here.
day is it?
We are here by the skin of our teeth.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations to Patty for being first this morning.
Hooray! You
Justin,
win.
sorry. Second place is just first loser.
That's not wrong.
No, second place is great.
I mean, it's something. You tried, Dustin. You tried.
Yes.
That's what
good
really
morning,
matters.
Risa. Huh? What did
Hi,
you say?
Risa. Say it again.
What did you just say? I talked over you. Like
Why do we do that all the time? We do that all the time. All the time. All the twins. It's fine. I forget what I said now too. So.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see. I'm trying to go through the chat. Blaze is here.
Hi, Blaze.
Good morning or good afternoon. Risa wants to know what everyone is drinking. She's having iced coffee.
Oh, she's having the iced coffee adapted from this month's My Surprise box. That's exciting.
Yum. What do you have, Lindsay?
I'm going to give you one guess.
Chai tea.
Close.
Dang it.
So close. Black decaf coffee.
Wow. Surprise! I have half decaf coffee with cream.
Oh.
That's it. That's my
very
life.
Nice.
Laura is here from Arkansas, and Beth is here from Las Vegas. Roxanne is here.
Hello.
Blaze is having her grapefruit element.
Blaze, I wonder, how many boxes of grapefruit did you buy when they first made it part of the regular line? Because I have a gut feeling that you definitely replenished your storehouses.
Yeah, I think I mixed up citrus this morning. I have it sitting out there. I meant to bring it in here, but I forgot. I'll just have to make do with coffees.
We'll make do with. I mean, I do also have electrolytes.
Always.
All the multiple drinks.
Multiple cups, yes.
Always. If you don't have like 18 cups in front of you, what are you doing with your life?
Are you even a stay-at-home mom?
Probably not.
Good morning, Judy. Infinitely Blessed is here. Middle of a Forest is here, Jerry.
Oh, I love that.
Rickwin, hello. Bonnie is here. Sylvia is here. Yes.
Good time.
So I was just remembering that it was like, I don't remember the exact dates of KetoCon last year, but it was.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yes. I can't believe it's already been a year.
This time last year, I was sitting at my mom and dad's house doing the live stream.
Oh, that's right.
And that's when Dustin informed us that it was National Velociraptor Day, or Velociraptor Awareness Day.
Yes.
Which totally lines up with my personality. It's great.
Yes. And so your birthday is tomorrow.
It is. That is what it is. It is definitely.
Do you have any big plans?
We're going to go to the eye doctor for Molly. We're going to do an extra piano lesson for Caitlin. Yeah, it's a big day.
Sounds like you're a mom.
Schoolwork.
It's pretty
Trying to get all the other things done on a regular basis.
Hopefully
good time.
Has something planned.
I don't know. Also, I just lost the chat.
Uh-oh.
Well, how did that happen?
It's always something.
It's always something.
Rick and Judy say happy birthday to you.
Oh, and thank you.
Well.
I'm like attempting to regain control of chat.
Blaze says I'm on subscription every other month for 4 boxes for the grapefruit. May need to add the salty, also orange and mango. Yeah.
4 boxes every other month. That's amazing.
That sounds like a good amount.
Solid.
Yes. Sylvia says, "Happy birthday." Did you get the chat back?
No,
Oh,
I
dear.
didn't.
Well, everyone says happy birthday.
Well, thanks everybody. Hang on. I'm here, but I'm not here.
Okay.
Oh, it's back. Guess what's back?
Yay. Beth had citrus this morning, having also the usual coffee with MCT cream and Whole Earth decaf. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Uh,
Also, I wanted to follow up a question.
okay.
Or Bonnie Sherwood, you said you are saying hi from Anchorage. Which Anchorage? Would love to know because we used to live in Anchorage, Alaska. That was
Nice.
fun. Also, Jerry in Wisconsin, middle of a forest. We used to travel to Eau Claire all the time in order to go to Menards.
Nice. Lindsey, you need to stalk around like a velociraptor all day tomorrow and make the noises too.
So
Also, please vlog.
that's not a challenge for me because we regularly play velociraptors in the kitchen.
Uh-oh, your husband's here. I've been told those that at an advanced age prefer not to have their birthday celebrated. So I'm embracing that. That might be dangerous.
I really want to know who you were told that by. And then also what cite your sources. That's what I want to know.
There you go. And even if they say that, they probably don't actually mean it.
Yeah. Okay, so the Holderness family,
Yes.
they or the husband, he did a video of his wife for like the birthday, like, don't do anything for me, but
Yeah.
make sure you do the not perfect thing for me, or do the perfect, like, I know
Yeah.
whatever you get me will be perfect.
Yeah.
And then it's not perfect.
Of course.
I was like, well, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and the thing of it is like even as a kid, I always wanted to have the big birthday parties, but I was never the person that was like going to force the issue. And I got to be honest, I never really felt like I rated on a lot of people's like list of people to like say yes, oh, I would love to go to her party.
Same.
So it was like I always wanted someone to throw a huge fuss for me and it actually not have to be any of my own planning or effort or
Yes.
decision making.
Yes.
I feel like I do lots of decision making a lot of the time. And alas, that has just not been the experience that I had growing up. And I've just kind of adopted the whole like, well, and now I'm a grown up, so it's grown-uppy things like
Yes.
eye
Well,
doctors and piano teachers.
we should have a party in Utah.
Mm,
We could call it a
we
meetup.
should do that. We should do that. Yeah, that's a great idea.
And you
Also,
know what?
I
They're organizing it, so we don't have to do anything. We just need to show up. It's our
that's so
birthday
nice.
party.
They say it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Bonnie says from Alaska.
Alaska, we
I wanna
lived
go to Alaska
there.
someday.
Alaska is beautiful. Anchorage, it was, it was kind of like if I don't want to be disparaging to Alaska, but it felt like fake Alaska or pseudo Alaska living in Anchorage when you
Mhm.
had access to a couple of Targets and all of that jazz. It was just not quite what we had pictured as far as like what we wanted
Right.
for our
Yeah.
Alaskan life.
Living
We wanted to
in
be
wild.
well, we wanted to be kind of like out from the town, kind of sequestered, secluded, have
Right.
our own little like farmstead. But with Jared's job at the time, we kind of needed to be close to the airport.
That makes sense.
So, it was gorgeous, the parts that we did see. And driving the Alcan was quite the adventure.
Mm. Um, Beth says she loves celebrating her birthday, and the next one is 57. So
Woohoo!
your sources are not accurate, Jared.
My aunt, she hits a big birthday this year, and they're trying to throw her a big shindig, but
Mhm.
I don't know if we're going to be able to make it because timing
Right.
on trips
Yeah.
is just usually a struggle for us.
Yes. Um, Jerry says Mr. Menard lives down the road from me. He's a gazillionaire. That's interesting.
It's because he saved big money at Menards.
I don't know that I've ever shopped there.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I've seen it when we've been in other states that we do
Yeah.
not live in, but I don't think
Mhm.
I've ever shopped there.
Mhm. It definitely feels a lot more like a Midwest kind of
Yeah.
a store,
Yeah.
but even though technically Ohio is in Eastern time.
Yeah. Dustin says his birthday is a day off from everything. That sounds nice. Tell your kids that they're in charge and you can go take a nap.
Right.
Risa says, at this age, I'm just happy to have another year on Earth. Yep. I celebrate being alive. I'm 63. Yes. And I've never
Listen,
been one to not want to get older. I mean, I get it. I don't want to, have health issues and stuff or whatever that you get when you get older.
sure.
But as far as just the number, I'm like, I don't care.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the fact that I'm about to close my 4th decade and
Yeah,
move into the 5th decade of
that's an
life. Like,
impressive achievement.
I mean, we're doing things. We're just knocking out decades left and right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like leveling up.
It is. Let's look at it that way. Here's a virtual
Also, my
Q&A
chat did
for you.
not come back.
Your what?
My chat did not
Oh,
return to me, so you're on the hook.
there's a virtual
Congratulations.
keto cake for you.
Oh, thanks. Om nom nom.
Are you gonna do any kind of a birthday dessert or anything?
I don't know. That requires planning that I did not
Hmm.
enact.
Yeah, it happens. Pamela is here from Montana.
Montana.
Love Montana. I hope to go back
It's
and
such a
visit
beautiful
Montana
state.
again soon. Yeah. Dustin says that Chandra and I are 19 days apart, so she's older for 19 days every year. Yeah. Yep.
Jared is 6 weeks older than me, and he likes to say that he is wiser than me. He's like a
Yeah.
whole extra year wiser than me for
Yeah.
that 6 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, just think about how much wiser you are now than you were 6 weeks ago. And that's how much wiser he always is.
There's a disconnect in my brain because I don't really feel any wiser than I did when I was 16.
Oh, goodness.
I'm definitely not any more mature than I was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Jerry says thumbs up and like the video. Thank you. Bonnie in Alaska says, I love the mountains that we see right around us. We did spend 5 years in Kenai. I
Kenai.
was like, Kenya? No. And also Batro. Now that is unique Alaska. Yeah.
So my husband, he got to do a lot of really cool things, like flying in different areas, like down in Dutch Harbor, and then where is it? All the way at the top of Alaska. I can't remember the name of it. It's escaping me, but he got to fly up there for a couple of days where it was basically like, 23 plus hours of darkness during the
Wow.
winter and 23 plus
Amazing.
hours of sun at the summertime. So that was kind of the coolest part about Alaska, like getting to experience the fact that like it was daylight at 10 o'clock at night. What?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That would mess me up.
It does mess you up. Yep.
It's amazing the power that circadian rhythm has, and messing
Yeah,
with that can really mess things up.
indeed.
Let's see. Dustin says, I went to Menards the other day and was devastated that the sugar-free Tiki Punch Shasta I went to get was not in stock and was being discontinued, or at least not carried by Menards anymore. Bummer.
Menards is the weirdest store. It is. It's like a home improvement, like Home Depot, Lowe's type of store, but then it's also got like a ton of cleaning supplies and some house goods and like it's kind of a wild store experience overall.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like regular Target and regular Home Depot merged, and then they still would have like some snacky things and some coolers and stuff like that. It's just
Weird.
Menards is its own thing, an experience. You can't quite put your finger on it.
Yeah. Interesting. Sing It is here, had to catch up, just finished butterscotch keto chow.
Mmm.
That's
Nom,
exciting.
nom, nom, nom.
I haven't made one since I, have more now, so I need to. I ordered a big bag. I
Did
was
you?
like, I gotta do it because you never know how
It's
long it's gonna.
happening. Click.
Yeah, you never know how long it's gonna be around. I mean, it
Oh,
looked like they had a lot, but still, it's butterscotch, so
and it is a seasonal situation, so
yes.
at
Yes.
this time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
saw
actually I did the whole, like, save it and, like, for as long as possible thing with my butterscotches that I had before they released for this go around, this limited
Mhm.
time, and I was like, "Oh, even still, it's never enough."
Yeah. Uh, let's have a birthday cake keto chow for your birthday dessert.
Oh, that's a great plan. I'll just make up a creamy.
There you go. Put some, sugar-free sprinkles in there.
Absolutely,
That would be and some whipped cream. That's a good birthday dessert right there.
for sure.
Let's
And I can
see.
make my little, like, single serving, cookie, chocolate chip cookie, and then just, like, ice cream
There you go.
cookie sundae situation. We got this figured. Like, look at
Yeah,
that. We just created all the
I'm glad
things
we
thanks to
figured that out.
Blaze's and yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and if I was closer, I would make it for you.
Ah.
But mailing a creamy probably wouldn't work out very well.
There is that.
Let's see. Well, Chris Bear is here finally,
Howdy, howdy.
and Chef Fat Grams is here. Hello,
Hello. Oh,
happy
and
early
thank you.
birthday. Okay,
That's
let's
kind of a
see.
fun handle, Chef Fat
Isn't
Grams.
that awesome? I think it's very creative. Sylvia, hello. I turned 60 in February, and my husband will be 60 in July, and then we will be able to tell everyone I'm 60 and he is 62. Ah, hilarious. Oh, Pamela's heading out to get the butterscotch.
You better go snag it quick.
Yep. Yep. Make sure you use one of our links and then you get your 10% off.
Yeah,
It
that's
works
true.
on seasonal flavors.
Yeah, and seasonal flavors you can't do a subscription for anyway. So
Right. Yeah.
so
You
that's
can't.
the only way to save any money on those. Because like, the subscriptions, you get 10% off savings just on, the premise of it being, like, the way to save money, but
Yeah. Yeah.
those limited edition ones, you gotta look a little further for that savings.
You do. Okay, so I did a video this last week and I showed the baked potato bar that we had for a gathering. It was
Okay. What
my
video is this?
I think it was a food prep video. I think I just released it yesterday.
Oh, okay. I
I think so.
was like, "What are you talking about? What is
Yeah.
happening? I did not see that video yet. What?"
Okay, and so in the video I was like, we love to do different like bar meals
Yeah. Yeah.
for when we have people over and I was like taco bar, baked potato bar. What other bars
Aha. So
do we
we
like?
host, yeah, we have a home
Everyone
group.
leave in the chat. What
We
bars?
have Yeah, we have a home group that we do every other week. And this past go around, I told everybody, "Okay, let's have a burger night." So I made a slider burger bar.
Ooh,
So had all of the things stacked up. We had slider patties, we had bacon, just like a build your own burger, but in slider format. So they were
nice.
poquito. They were great.
Nice.
It
Yeah,
worked
that's
out
awesome.
nice.
Someone recommended in a comment on that video to do a grilled cheese bar.
Ooh,
Um,
interesting.
it says you can use carnivore bread, though it's not as scrumptious as sourdough. I recently bought a grilled cheese cookbook for camping, and there are tons of pairings and recipes look delicious. That's an interesting idea.
Ooh, that is a
My
very interesting idea.
Yeah, my brother and his wife at their wedding did a mac and cheese bar.
Oh, yeah.
They had mac and cheese and then a whole bunch of different toppings like bacon and green onions and all kinds of different things. That's fun.
Sure.
Not as easy to make keto, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, you can always do a salad bar, obviously.
Yeah. Ice cream bar.
There you go. Ninja creamy ice cream bar.
That would be a good one. I
Yeah.
don't know what else.
Yeah.
Obviously, a waffle bar, brekkie bar.
Ooh, yeah.
That one
Yeah,
feels
well,
right.
you could if you had, like, some way to cook omelets real quick, like they do at
Oh,
hotels and stuff, you could do,
right?
like, an omelet bar where people put together.
That would be good.
One
But
year at
also
Christmas
oh, go ahead.
yeah. One year at Christmas, we did a ramen bar where we
Oh,
had
yeah.
a couple different noodle types and broth types and then a whole bunch of different, soft boiled eggs and all kinds of things. That was fun. It was a lot of work,
Nice.
but it was fun.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, what else could you do? I'm trying to think. Like,
Seems like there should be more. I mean, because you could
there
do a
should be.
chili, like a chili, and I kinda did that in the video where it was chili and baked potatoes and then all different
Sure. Mhm.
toppings. And you can do burritos, tacos, taco salad.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
easy. You could do like a baked potato soup type thing where you add stuff. I love adding stuff
Yeah.
to soup, like topping. That's one of my favorite things, like, especially, like, when it's an instant pot soup, because then when you add,
Mhm.
like, something fresh and green or, on top, it just makes
Adds
it so good.
texture and color.
Yes, yes, and crunch. Because when you cook something in the Instant Pot, like, everything is the same texture.
It
That's
is. It
that's
really
just how it is.
is.
So adding
Yeah.
different texture is really good.
I guess you could technically do like a pizza bar if you pre-baked your crusts and then had some way to sort
Yeah.
of melt the cheese that
Yeah,
was sort of oh, sing it, pizza bar.
yeah. We actually had some friends that had an outdoor pizza oven type thing, and they had
Yes.
the dough all made and then a whole bunch of pizza toppings, so everyone made their own
Yep.
pizzas. That's a good one. You could do
Yeah.
that, with something simple, and you could even do that keto with, like an egg white bread pizza crust,
Base.
or there's lots
Mhm.
of like chicken crust,
Yeah,
and there's all kinds of different ways you can do pizza for
for
keto.
sure.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Hibachi bar. Okay, Chris Bear. Taco bar equals taco guts in a bowl. Makes me happy
No,
to eat
no,
it with a
oh,
spoon. Yeah, taco salad. That's what I love is everyone gets to you do
mhm.
their
That's
own
what I
thing. Oh
really liked about the burger bar we did was literally you could do whatever you want.
yeah,
No holds bar here. Or just like a sub bar, like sandwich bar,
Mm,
like
yes,
DIY Subway or Jimmy
yeah,
John's or Jersey Mike's or whatever. Um,
yeah.
and those
For
chopped salad or chopped sandwiches are like kind of a popular thing where they take
mm,
all the ingredients and then annihilate them with the
mm,
knives till it's all chopped up and mished together, and then you put it on bread of some sort.
that would be
So
good.
that's kind of a thing.
I love chopped salad. I always want to like have all the stuff chopped really fine rather than big chunks of everything. I
Yeah.
like that.
I
Pre-digest
sometimes
for me.
I sometimes take that too far and make the lettuce like almost shredded in order to like plate it. And then it's a little tricky for some people to stab if they prefer to
Yeah,
stab salad instead of scoop. So
yeah. For Autumn's,
wedding reception.
not the wedding, the rehearsal dinner.
Oh, uh-huh.
The rehearsal dinner, we did a pasta bar because pasta is her favorite thing in the world, and so there was a few different kinds of
Oh, to be
pasta.
young.
Yeah, I know. But it was great because there was, like, sausage and ground beef and chicken and shrimp and, Alfredo sauce and tomato sauce, like, it was everything. It was a lot. It was
Yeah.
amazing, and I ate plenty too, so it was great for everybody.
Right.
That's
Right.
the beauty of a bar.
That is the beauty of it. We do love it.
Risa says, I did a pizza bar for a holiday dinner with friends, and it was a lot of fun. Everyone got to pick the toppings they wanted and bake them off. It was so good. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Mhm. Usually whenever we have sleepovers, that's what I'll do. I'll just whip up a batch of pizza dough and then let the girls all build their own pizza and then pop them in the oven for however long while they run off and, play or do whatever. And then call them back and it's like, "Oh, you made a bunny rabbit pizza. Oh, you made a da 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 pizza." And it's like, "Yep, you did that.
Yep.
Congratulations. Now eat."
It's art, you know?
It
It's
is
like
art.
did we talk about this last week about food being fuel only?
That's right.
No.
It is yeah.
You just
It's
have to watch children eat and you recognize that food is also art.
food is art. Food can be play.
Yes.
Food can be
Skin
function.
products,
That's right. Mash that avocado.
moisturizing. Oh.
I bet you
Ooh.
could also do like a smoothie bar. Oh, a
Oh,
chaffle
yeah.
bar.
Chaffle bar, that would be great. Pizza
That
chaffle
would be
bar.
so great.
Yeah. And because you could cook them up real fast, right there.
Sure, yeah.
You can have it all set up. That would
You
be
just
fun.
have like half a dozen little like Dash mini waffle makers.
Um, you could have a cheese bar where you load up a plate with cheese. I mean, I don't know. You could microwave it or not because some people, don't want the melty cheese, but you could have a variety. That's the whole thing about a bar is there's variety. So melty cheese and cold cheese.
But
And we
none
could
of
just
that
call that
room temperature weird cheese unless it's brie.
yeah. Yeah, no room temperature weird cheese.
I took a bunch of cheese sticks with us on Sunday evening. We had to go run errands and do some work and stuff. And so I snagged a bunch of stuff in the fridge and pantry for the girls to have for snacks. And I grabbed some cheese sticks. And I didn't put any kind of like an ice pack in our bag to try to help maintain their integrity.
Mhm.
And they were fine, but also that room
No,
temperature cheese,
not worth
that's
that.
not that's not the business.
Yeah. Yeah, my kids, they're very particular about their cheese sticks, and if they don't eat it straight out of the fridge, they're like, "No, I can't eat it."
It's all
You
weird
should have eaten
now.
it when it was cold. You're the
You
one who
made
set it
you made your
down.
choices.
Now you must finish it.
That's right. That's right.
Uh, um, Pizza is my main food group. It is a
I
pretty great.
mean, you get a lot of variety of nutrition in those pizza situations.
Yeah. It it's funny how some things combined just don't work, and then other things are like magic.
Sure,
And
like
pizza is one of those things, like, whoever did that first, amazing.
right, I would not recommend sardines dipped in chocolate, but
Nope.
ham
Well,
and
and
pineapple on a regular pizza, that seems to go over gangbusters with people, so I don't know.
I like it. Okay, Mary is here. Hey, Mary. She
Hello,
says, "Just
Mary.
got to sit down and join. I've been rearranging things after our big leak. Uh-oh. Trying to get back downstairs after literally living upstairs for almost 4 months. Oh gosh,
That's tough.
that is tough.
When you
Goodness.
said big leak, I was thinking like some bit of knowledge or information, like something got leaked. Ooh, exciting. And that is
You
not what you
automatically
meant.
went to something good.
I did. I did.
I like that. I like that about you. Very optimistic.
I
Yeah, Grace,
almost always misinterpret it.
pizza chaffle bar. We gotta do
It's a
that.
good idea. Or it could just be a flat out chaffle bar where you've got like one
Oh,
zone that's got like all the pizza, like savory businesses, and then you've got another end that's all the sweet businesses, like a
yeah.
brownie chaffle with some Ninja Creamy ice cream. Like you could just really, I think ultimately what we're trying to say is anything that you could deconstruct could become a bar.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the best.
Deconstructed casseroles.
Yeah, build your own casserole. That would be a fun one. I saw something on Instagram. It was like, have a pickle party, and you have all these different things that you can pickle, and everyone has a jar, and they make their own jar of
Oh, how
pickled whatever.
fun.
That
That would
that'd
be
be fun
fun.
too. Not a dinner. You'd have to wait to eat it, I guess, but that would be a fun
It's more of an
idea.
appetizer kind of
Mm,
experience,
there you go.
perhaps.
There you go. Southern Ketovore is here. Hello, Karen.
Hello.
Nourishment Redacted. Ellie is here also. A pasta bar would have been my dream.
Hi.
Yeah, mine too. Seriously. Is there anything more delicious than pasta?
There are so many more things that are more delicious than pasta. I'm
Okay, well,
sorry.
we can disagree on something. I mean, like, obviously not pasta by itself, but something about the pasta with it just makes the
Stuff.
things better. And zucchini noodles don't do it. I'm sorry. Like, it's fine. Like, I'll eat zucchini noodles with delicious sauce on top, and it's fine, but it's not pasta.
I don't disagree with you there. I do not. I do not disagree with you there. However, I have shifted over to just like using my tortilla replacements as
Mhm.
my noodles, and
Yeah.
that has satisfied any sort of level of needing to transport the sauce to my face
Yes.
without it dribbling everywhere or calling it soup.
Yes. Right. Yeah, because a lot of the pasta substitutes don't absorb the liquid, and so you
Right.
end up with, like, a puddle, and it's just like,
Right. There's
"Fine, okay,
problems,
I'll eat it." I'm not saying I won't eat it. I'm just saying it's
but
not
also
pasta.
it's true. It's very, very true. We should just call it a sauce
Mm.
vehicle, an SV.
Oh, Risa, I think you mean Autumn, my oldest, I assume. How's she doing after getting married in January? So, what,
It's been 4 months
that's
practically.
crazy. Yep, they're doing great. They're happy and trying to figure out what they're gonna do with their lives, like you do when you're young,
For
and
sure.
it's all
I'm
good.
still trying to figure it out.
I know, yeah. Don't break it to them that a lot of times you don't get it figured out for a long time.
It's actually a lifelong quest. Good
It's true.
luck.
It's true. Room temperature cheese will give you the business. We need that on a T-shirt.
It may not be
Oh.
the business, but it'll give it to you for sure.
Yeah, at least you didn't leave them in a hot car. Ooh, cheese
Oh,
in a hot car is bad news.
I feel like at that point it needs to be melted just to kill whatever might
Yeah.
grow.
Or just feed it to the chickens and move on.
Oh, those delightful little creatures that we don't have. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Uh,
We do
um,
have a bunch of birds that live around us, just
there
not
you go.
chickens.
There you go. 12 pack of cheese sticks equals gone with me. I avoid cheese sticks at all costs. Yep, they are pretty tasty. And I did a mozzarella stick with my protein breading. I
Same.
still need to do a video on it, but they were pretty good. They were
They
very
are
good.
super good. My only thought was I struggled to get the breading to like stay on the cheese
Mm,
without kind of like sliding off. So I'm trying to figure out like a way to create a little more texture on the outside of the cheese to
hmm,
give it more gripping power. But then I also had another idea that I might want to toy with. So
okay. Mm,
I I need a
sounds
notepad now.
exciting. Sounds like you need to freeze cheese sticks. Crunchy strings. Nope. Mm-mm. I say no to that.
So we froze whenever I sorry, I had to grab a piece of paper here. Whenever I did my like trying to do the breaded cheese sticks with your breading in the air fryer, I did freeze them after breading
Yeah,
them. And
yeah, that's the
I
best way
did
to
it
do it.
before and after and tried all different ways. But I would still wind up with a lot of fallout on the
Yes.
breading. So
So when I did it, I froze them also, and it depended on the heat of the oil when I threw them in, whether they had spillage or not. And I need
so the
to, like,
hotter the oil, the less
I
separation
think
there
so.
was.
I think so. Yeah, which makes sense because it seals it up fast. So, um, and
I'm
nacho
sorry,
bars,
I'm trying to
you're good.
nacho bar.
Nacho
Yes.
bar, that's an excellent choice
Yes, that's
as
a
well.
fantastic
Yep,
choice.
I have a keto nacho cheese recipe that's really good. Really, really good. That would be fun, but what would you use for chips if you're on keto? I mean, you could do carnivore
Pork
crisp,
rinds,
pork rinds, yes.
fresh
Um,
pork rinds,
oh
even better.
gosh, so good.
I love making
Um,
those pork rind pellets in the microwave because it's like
I haven't done that yet.
limited mess. Yeah, just a paper bag, like a brown paper sack, and a few of those pellets in there. Microwave for like 90
Okay.
seconds or so, depending on your microwave strength,
Yeah.
and out they come. They do kind of like they get really awesomely poofed out,
Uh-huh.
but then they do kind of shrivel a little bit, but they're still great. And
I'm gonna have to try that.
using the microwave in like I want pork rinds right now. I don't want to put them in the air fryer. I don't want
Mm,
to dip them in oil or whatever. It's like instantaneous pork rinds. Love
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so I made those crackers,
Mhm.
last week. made them dairy-free, and I was thinking the texture on them would be really great for, like, a graham cracker substitute.
Yeah.
And I was like so I have it in my mind to try, I haven't done it yet, but, like, I'm gonna use the pork rind pellets that are plain,
Mhm.
without salt even, because you don't want it to be too salty if you're trying to
Sure.
have it sweet, and so, I'm thinking about that because I think that would be really good, and you could use a flavored collagen, you could use a flavored, protein powder, either whey or beef. I think it could be good,
I
but I
can't
haven't
remember
done
if Perfect Keto has cinnamon toast for the keto collagen that they have, or if
they
it's
do.
just the MCT oil powder.
No, they do.
It's okay, so that
Yeah,
would be a delightful flavor, and then just a little bit of
yeah.
ginger added to it to kinda add some complexity there.
That would be good.
That would be good.
The I just got my Marigold horchata collagen, so I'm gonna have to try that. That'd be good. Cinnamon graham crackers, here we come.
It's happening. Watch out, people.
Chris says, "I just realized that I still haven't made 2KK's mac and cheese that uses shrimp for the mac part. What's up with that?" Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What's up with that?
I know what's up with that. It's made with shrimp.
Yeah, I haven't done that either.
I I trust and believe Joe and Rachel wholeheartedly that it tastes like noodles. I truly in my sternum believe them. I also know that I do not care for shrimp in any format. Therefore, I'm going to let those who do love it take it away.
There you go. Um, so Chris Cooking Nashville did a mac and cheese recipe, and he, like I think he ground up the shrimp to make a noodle out of. I was like, "Hmm, I probably won't try it." But it's an interesting idea. You don't know until you try.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause, shrimp has that texture where it could maybe remind you of a chewy noodle, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Uh,
I'm just real content, just not. That's where I'm happy.
um, Risa says that he needs to try it. It's divine. Come on. We're gonna have to try it.
I love this we. Who is this we? You got a frog in your pocket?
Levi found 4 frogs the other day. We were
Segue much.
they were moving a pile of firewood, and they found frogs and roly-poly
Were they
bugs
in
and
his pocket? Did he put them in his
no,
pocket?
no, he ended up like, that evening, he let 3 of them go, but he kept his favorite, but his poor favorite didn't make it. It was very sad. He's like, My frog is not moving." It was terrible.
Well, this is a
Well,
lesson in letting undomesticated animals remain their undomesticatedness.
so this was the previous time when he got a frog, and I may have told you this already, but he had his frog, and he had it for a while, and it was still alive, and he was like, "I think I'm ready to let it go," and so he took it outside and put it in the grass. The chickens ran over and just devoured.
I do remember you saying that. That
It was so terrible. Yeah.
mm,
So now we're very
mm.
careful when we free our frogs to if we actually want them to be free
Survive?
and survive, we take them somewhere else away
I
from the
mean, I'm
chicken.
sure that those, like, 3.5 seconds of freedom tasted so sweet to that frog.
Yeah, that poor frog. Oh, yeah, that's life on a farm. Let's see.
Yeah.
Tiffany agrees that there's no good pasta replacement. Um, my PMDD, what is that? Is here.
That has to do
Oh,
with premenstrual
mhm,
some kind of thing. It's
okay.
not the same as PMS,
Yes.
but it's adjacent to
Mm.
PMS.
Yes, and every time I want pasta, nothing fulfills it. I Yep. And, and we've talked about this before where we make substitutes for things, and
Yeah,
sometimes the only value in the substitute is that it reminds you of the real thing.
right.
And usually that's the kind of thing you make a few times, and you're like, "Oh, that's fine," and then you don't end up continuing.
Holding
Yeah.
on to
I've
it.
had plenty of
Right.
those kinds of things. But then sometimes those replacements end up being so good in and of themselves that they have their own value aside from reminding you of the thing.
That's
So,
right.
yeah. And for pasta, I have not found one. I mean, because I have a carnivore pasta. It's basically eggs, mostly egg whites with some gelatin and salt. And it's fine. Like it'll do the job, but I'm not like, oh, I'm craving pasta. I'm gonna have that. No, it's just a vehicle. And that's fine. Yeah.
I
um,
really hate that I can't see the chat.
yeah, that is annoying.
I have feelings.
Okay. Sing It is asking, have you done the cheese sticks in your batter? Yeah, so I think well, I did the protein breading, which I think that's probably what you're referring to, but we chatted about that a little bit and it does work. It just I need to like get exact timing on things and heat of the oil and all of that to actually get it all the way perfect. Yes, you can also use egg life wraps cut up and heated in the air fryer until they're crispy. Oh yeah, for like chips. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that works with my homemade egg life wrap dupe as well. So those are great. You can fry them too. When they're fried, they taste really good.
Yeah, they do.
When they're baked or air fried, they're also good, but fried, I mean, they're great.
At the house that we were at prior to this house, I had done a video showing my tortilla replacements and doing them in the air fryer, and they turn out so cute. Whenever they
Yeah.
come out of the air fryer, you put them in a little basket. They're like, "Oh, feels like I'm at a Mexican cantina." It's
Yeah.
great.
Yes, Pamela, pork rinds in the microwave. Yep. I've gotta try it. I'm gonna have to do it for a video.
It works beautifully.
Yes,
Oh my goodness.
Jennifer go
Oh,
ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I went to go grab another pouch. So whenever I got the 10 pounds of pork rind pellets, I went ahead and sort of food savored them in 1 pound packages just to kind of keep them fresh. And I went to go down there and look for like grab another bag because as we go through them, you got to grab another bag. And I realized like, oh, we might need to make another order here soon because we're going through this.
Yeah.
It's
So I was wishing that they would make, pork rind pellets and, like, have them be really small.
oh
Like,
sure.
because it could be poppable like popcorn or it could be
Yeah.
like cereal. I think there's a market there.
There could very well be. I always break mine up whenever I've got them.
Yeah.
I always do because like
Do
some of
you
them
break
they
them up
kind of
after you cook them or
no.
before?
Well, I mean
Because you
after I
can't
cook
really
them,
break
sure.
them before.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because 'Cause they're so
Um,
hard. You
they
get
are
hammered.
very hard. They're very hard. But the ones that are kind of like it's like a bigger piece of skin, but it's folded over on itself. I
Mm.
like I'll get a little like butter knife and just kind of wedge it in there
Mhm.
to pry it open. That way it actually cooks similar time frame as the other
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Otherwise they just kind of it just takes them longer and I don't
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, it's like a piece of skin, so you could, like, cut out, like, before it's dried or whatever, cut out, like, little shapes and make, like, cereal with it.
We're getting real complicated with this.
But when you're doing it, as a product to make money, you could put
I
that
suppose, yeah.
into it. Jennifer, yes, horchata collagen. They have, on Marigold Foods. I haven't tried it yet, it just came in the mail yesterday, but it looks really good, and you can get a discount with the coupon code INDIGO. Let's see. Pocket frogs. You gotta get one, Chris. They're super fun. Levi might be able to find one for you. The kids found frog eggs in the pond recently.
Yeah.
Charity got some and she has them, to watch them hatch, and they're starting to move around. They got a little eyeball. It's so weird. This is called homeschooling.
Living creatures are weird.
Yeah. Um, Chef Fat Graham says, "I love shrimp, but it has too many carbs for the way I eat." That's interesting.
Well, shrimp does have
They do
like
have
seafood
carbs.
has a lot more carbs than other types of protein sources. So I'm with you on it. I mean,
Mhm.
like the only kind of when we travel like outside of our comfort zone, I will definitely try like the local fare, but it's not the thing I'm gonna choose first of all, no, so spit. It's gonna be like, oh well, I guess I'll try that thing because we're here. But I'm not gonna choose seafood on my own unless like
Sure.
salmon. I'll choose salmon.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something that's more of a kind of a beefed up kind of a fish, but I'd
If it's
rather
more
just
like
eat.
beef than fish, I'll eat it.
You got my number.
That's how Jeff is. He doesn't care for a lot of seafood. He likes a very mild fish, like halibut and stuff, but he doesn't like anything
Sure,
spicy. Yeah.
sure. I mean, like, and I
Okay.
try. It's just not the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Jackie likes the Chris Cooking Nashville ground up shrimp pasta, and she didn't like the 2KK version, so there you go. Husband and daughter have the 100% reverse opinion. Isn't that how life is?
The way it goes.
Yeah. Uh,
Well, and didn't Joe and Rachel use like the little bitty micro-sized shrimps?
yeah. So they're like little macaroni noodles, just like them. I'm sure with
Okay.
enough cheese, and because shrimp are fairly mild, with enough cheese on
Okay.
there, maybe. If someone made it for me, I'd eat it. I probably would not go out and try to make it myself.
I would taste it, but I don't think I would go in for seconds.
Mm. Well, you don't know until you taste it.
You're not wrong, but also.
Roxanne says, seems like there's another mac and cheese recipe out there without the shrimp, but can't remember who or where. I feel like, did Low Carb Spin have one?
Quite possibly.
They had a lasagna recipe that looked really good.
Mm, I I have it in my head to get a pasta press
Mm.
and attempt to make pasta dough sort of as a modified version of my low carb wraps that I do,
Mhm.
and try to turn them into a hollowed out noodle. I have it in my head to try this,
That would be
but I would have to
a lot of
invest
work.
monies. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be a lot of work, and I would have to invest monies into the actual attachment for the KitchenAid, and it's like, I have the
Yeah.
ideas and I want to be able to like jump on that because it would be so cool if it works, but also I just don't know that I want to spend the monies or the effort at this moment.
So Low Carb Spin has a ribbon noodle chicken casserole, which looks
Mm.
good, and then a ravioli recipe. That looks good too. I don't see a mac and cheese in my quick scan. um, Now I have to make the 2KK version on the regular to support my non-keto support staff. How sad. Uh, Jennifer says, I'm shocked about how little I want old carby food. I just keep telling myself it'll be there when I'm ready. It's not going anywhere. Now just isn't it. Yeah. It is nice when your body kind of adjusts and certain things that you thought you'd never be able to give up, you
Yeah.
just don't really think about anymore. That's pretty magical. With my work with Jonathan, giving up dairy for a while and like counting things, I've broken my habit of getting a coffee when I'm out. Like that was something
Oh.
when I'd go out, it was just like my brain was like, you have to get a coffee. Like that's just what we do. Thing. And so I had been struggling with like trying to stop that. And I
Yeah.
really since, just it just takes practice, breaking the
Yeah.
habit, just not doing it
Right.
for a while. And it
Mhm.
really does get to the point where like I don't even think about it. And I'm like, "Oh, I don't even really want it." And so it is possible for those things to happen, even when you feel like you could never
It
give
could
it up
never become, yeah.
or I will
It
just
will.
feel this way forever or whatever. Okay. Yeah, hit the pork rind pellets with a hammer and they will be smaller. That is very true. I'm gonna have to try that.
I also think maybe putting them in a bag or, you know, between some parchment paper or something like that, and then just rolling pin them.
Yeah, true. Okay, Jackie has an egg bread question. Mine either comes out wet or souffle-ish or so choky and dry. Hmm.
We need more
I wonder
information, Jackie.
yeah, are you doing the same recipe and sometimes it comes out wet and sometimes it comes out dry, or are you trying different recipes? Um, yeah, that would be my question there. Jennifer, hashtag boy mom about the dead frog. Yes. Yes, it is fun being a boy mom. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but here we are. Your husband says that you order from the land lovers menu. Yes.
That's right. That's right. I
Yes.
like the turf and turf.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Hey, do you know if the pork rind pellets ship to Chicago?
Oh, for sure. I mean, like
I
if they ship to where I am, they're shipping to you.
I would think so, yeah.
100%.
Um,
What was it? It was Rudolph Foods. That was where they came from. If you will excuse me for a nanosecond, I can attempt to find it.
Jared eats all seafood cooked or raw. Wow, that's impressive. I like sushi. I like um I like other fish. It's just not my favorite thing, and it does take a lot of work. Like, well, it costs a lot of money, first of all. Seafood's fairly expensive. And then, I don't know. I just don't do it.
There
But
we
maybe
go.
someday if we I don't know.
It-
I feel like we should have more fish in our diet, but we just don't.
did that did my message pop through because then it told me that I needed to restart
What
my
message?
chat. This I'm attempting to submit that it is. Oh, I can't put a chat. I got the link for
Oh.
the Rudolph Foods for their pellets, but it
Oh,
won't let
oh,
me
oh, oh.
plug anything into the
It won't let
chats.
you put it in the chat? Oh my
It
goodness.
doesn't love me, and it's okay.
Um,
It was just, yeah, Rudolph Foods
yeah, yeah, yeah.
under their pellets.
Our process? No. Now all right, I can't find it at the moment. Well, see what's
We'll
new.
try to link it in the description after we're finished with
Yeah,
our live stream, just so that
yeah.
if you are curious about those things, you can go
Oh, I
find them.
meant their, like, corporation website, which is not what I want.
I went, yeah, not to
There you
that.
go. Okay, I got it. Let's see. Well, no, I don't see it. Okay, we'll try to
And
put it later.
yeah, I also use them a lot. We don't just eat them as they are. Like I'll pop them fresh and we'll take them with us, like on a car picnic or whatever. But I also use them whenever I make your breading. I
Mhm.
intentionally pop them first, which seems ridiculous, but it's what I do.
Yeah,
And then I put it into the breading through the food processor. So,
yeah,
but I also tend to be the person who wants to make everything from I want to overcomplicate as many things as possible. That's what
yes,
I'm trying to say.
yes, yes, and that makes YouTube commenters so happy. Um, borrow a pasta machine from someone at church, like oh, she's saying you should do that and make wheat
So,
and flour gluten pasta. You can make, little 1-inch rectangles and roll into tubes. Ooh, yeah.
yeah, it's not it's not the most complicated thing I've ever done,
Yeah.
but I also kind of just have it in my head that having the pasta press might be super fun.
Yeah, so I had a pasta press for a long
Mhm.
time, and it sat in my attic at our old house, and
Yeah.
I finally
You're
got
talking
rid of it.
about and it's the kind that like it's like a barrel or not barrel, but like a hopper and you roll the ball of dough and you put it down in the hopper and it spins it through.
Oh, no, no, no.
No, 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 that's a pasta roller.
Roller. Okay,
That's
that's what I had.
different.
And I finally
That's
got rid of it,
different.
and then I was like, "Why did I get rid of it? It could be fun."
Oh, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Now, what I'm wanting is something that connects to the KitchenAid. They have the pasta roller that connects to the KitchenAid attachment spot, but
Yes.
this one is an actual press where you put
Oh.
the ball of dough into the hopper and then it forces it down by corkscrew through a die and
Mm.
it creates the
The
shapes.
shape,
So
yeah.
like spaghetti or angel hair or fettuccine or actual like macaroni and then it has like a little a little, the cheese wire slicers. It
Mhm.
basically has that goes around it and
Yes,
whatnot.
yes,
So
yes. I've seen those in action. Roxanne says that Ash Eats does a chicken mac and cheese. So if you want a shrimp-free mac and cheese, check out Ash Eats. Lindsay, you do a good job at, shilling the salty swag.
I don't I don't really think about it. I just do it because I use it.
Yes, that's the
It would
best
be
way.
different if I didn't use it.
Uh, oh, sing it. Sing It's Excited, gonna, get those pork rind pellets right after this. Let's see.
It's
Yes.
so fun to be able to just like have hot, fresh pork rinds in the moment.
Yeah. So kitchen gadgets should really be called medical devices because they prevent kidney
Diabetes.
disease. Yeah.
Diabetes and
Um,
diabetes testing supplies.
okay, so question here. Do pork rind pellets turn into pork skins when you cook them? What exactly are the pellets?
Hold please. You start
Yeah.
talking and I'll
Okay.
go collect an
So
example.
pork rinds like that you get in the store that are puffed up, that's not how it starts out. They take the pork skin and I think they dehydrate it somehow. There's some process that it goes through, and then that's what you're able to pop either by frying it, by air frying it, by microwaving it, and it puffs up like popcorn or something. But that's what it looks like before it. It's super hard. If you tried to eat that, you'd break your teeth.
I'm not going to
And
try that
but when
because,
it pops up, it's amazing.
yeah, just a bunch of little pork. And I always keep
So
my little
that
paper
amount
bag
Oh,
to
nice.
reuse
So
it.
that amount of pork rind pellets makes a ton of
A
pork rind.
massive. Like, so
Huge amount.
this is about, this one is probably about 2/3 of a pound, maybe a half pound. And this right here would put, if you were looking at the Now brand 5-pound jar of egg white powder, this would
Mhm.
probably fill up about 2/3 of that,
Wow.
maybe more,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
more.
yeah. I do have to get off
Pellets.
here. I have another
Yep.
call in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I know, yeah.
Good
Yeah.
grief. Look
Well,
at
it's 2
you.
minutes till 11, so I figured, we just go right from one to another.
Oh,
But
look at you,
it has
fancy
been
pants, with all your
fun.
calls and
Well,
things.
it's my call with Jonathan that
Oh,
I do also on Wednesdays, but yeah, scheduled it back to back. So thanks everyone for joining us today. We had fun chatting about recipes and stuff. I think that was
sure.
good, and everyone needs to go order some pork rind pellets, and I need to go pull
Yep.
mine out to actually use. Um,
We use them
oh,
all the
Lynette
time.
is here,
Hi,
coming
Lynette.
in at the last minute. Hi, Lynette.
We're going to see you so soon.
Yes, I cannot wait. All right. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. And
It's a
don't
date.
forget to say happy birthday to Lindsay tomorrow.
Yeah.
And send her some shrimp mac and cheese for her birthday.
Or